Peace and love, family. Peace and love, and welcome back to another video from yours truly. So I wanted to hop on here and answer two frequently asked questions. The first question is, why did I choose Costa Rica? And the second question is, how did I find a job? How do I make a living? So to answer your first question, I chose Costa Rica because this was a country that my grandmother talked about all the time. She tried actually to convince us to move to Costa Rica back in 2019, and earlier than that was like 2015. And my family was like, no, like, why would we do that? Why would we leave the best country ever? Why would we leave our jobs to go live in Costa Rica? We didn't see the vision. She transitioned, and it's like as soon as she transitioned, things got clear. We saw her vision. We saw, like, we understood what she had been trying to tell us for years. So I chose Costa Rica because it was always a topic of our conversations. And then when I started to look into moving abroad, once I found out that I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, Costa Rica kept popping up. And then I found this woman on Instagram, I am Nurse Mo, and she had just had her son and she was living abroad, and it happened to be Costa Rica. So I felt like that was confirmation. So I just decided to book a one-way ticket, me and my baby, and we came to Costa Rica, and it was the best decision I could have made. Prior to coming to Costa Rica, I was in every single Facebook group that you can imagine. I was in every single WhatsApp community. I was on every blog. I was searching. I was on YouTube from sun up to sundown, just trying to get as much information as I could possibly get. But doors didn't really open for me until I physically was here. Like my driver, when we first arrived, had so many resources, and he's not on social media at all. So there was no way for me. I had to meet him in person. And from there, we just continued to allow ourselves to just flow. And one thing led to another, and even up until today, like, things are still flowing. And being here, physically being here, more opportunities present themselves. So I chose Costa Rica because my grandmother had been talking about it for a really long time. And then based upon my research and my late nights and early mornings, I felt that it was a very comfortable place for my oldest daughter and myself at the time. Other places I was considering was Egypt, Thailand. I considered Portugal, but ultimately I settled on Costa Rica because it's actually not that far from my family in the States. So that was like the biggest determining factor. Like, okay, if we go to Thailand, if we go to Egypt, the family can't just hop up and be here in a matter of hours the way that they could here in Costa Rica, okay? So the second question I keep getting asked is, like, how did I find work here? How do I afford my lifestyle? And I don't work a traditional 9 to 5. I'm an entrepreneur. I created an online course and an ebook back in 2020. So I turned my passion and my skill into an ebook. And I started to sell this ebook on Facebook originally. And then I transitioned over to Instagram. So I still am generating multiple 6 figures a year from those products, and those products ultimately fund my lifestyle. They're how I finish the property. They're how I pay salaries. So yeah, I transformed my passion for people to be free. Like, I wanted people to experience financial freedom, freedom to, originally it was credit, but it has since shifted. But my number one mission and desire was for people to be free, and I was able to make an impact and help some people get free through my online courses. And now I actually spent the last 3 months developing a signature program walking you through the step-by-step process of creating your very own six-figure course, transforming your passion and your gift into an online course. So I show you how to do that in 7 steps because I did it in 7 steps. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So like I said, I don't have a traditional 9-to-5. I am an entrepreneur. And most of my income comes from digital products. I did invest in real estate. I did invest in an existing company, and I bought shares in maybe like 2 years ago. So I do have, in addition to a lot of things, I have multiple streams of income, but the most consistent, the one that actually funds everything, is from online courses and ebooks. But I don't have any ebooks right now. I actually discontinued all of my products and I restructured and rebranded, and I am only focusing on you turning your passion into an online course, because way too many of us are sitting on our gifts. Way too many of us are holding on to our passions and not sharing it with the world. And we are created to share our gifts and passion with the world to help the next person. That's what it's about. So I'm here to support you and in turning your passion into an online course so it can reach the people that it needs to reach. And yeah, so those are 2 frequently asked questions that I want to answer. And if you have any questions, I'll do another video answering those questions. Just put your question in the comments below. And if you want to sign up for my 7-day course creator program, I'll put the description in the link below. I also have a community that I co-founded with my sister, and this community is for individuals that are looking for a life of abundance. You want to infuse your you want to infuse your world with connection, holistic living, and just truly co-creating your desired reality. So we created the Pachamama Collective to support your wildest dreams, to create a space for you to feel supported, to feel heard, and to have the knowledge and the resources and the tools to make your dreams come true. So we host weekly calls. We also give you access to self-paced courses. We have in-person events, online events, and everything is structured to support you. So that's the Pachamama Collective. We have a free WhatsApp group, and you can also join our membership. So I'll drop all the information below. But yeah, so I hope I answered your questions to the best of my ability. Well, I know I answered to the best of my ability, but I hope I gave you clarity that you were seeking, okay? So if you have any other questions, just drop them below and I'll be happy to answer them, okay? Until next time, peace.